So welcome back everyone, Mike here. This afternoon I have to spread a little bit of topsoil, and I'm going to be using the RK24, the smallest of the 3 tractors that I have. And the reason I'm using the little one is I only want to dump topsoil maybe about 4 feet off of the road. This is down here at the new house that we bought, where I put all this fill in and widened out this driveway. So I'm going to put topsoil kind of thick, about 4 feet wide on each side of where the stone is going to go. So I have some stone coming in the near future, so I want to get some topsoil on these sides. I'm not trying to put a lawn in here or anything like that. I mean, it'll be mowable when I'm done, but I just want to get some topsoil on the sides. I'll put it in kind of thick, and then I might bring another tractor down with a rear blade or even the rake or something later and kind of just feather it down over the sides some more, seed it, mulch it, and it'll be good. But I'll kind of show you what I got going on here. So down here I put about 30 triaxle loads of fill in here, widened this all out, new culvert pipe. But what I want to do, I got just a little bit of topsoil now to get started. And I'm going to be using the RK24. This thing is a little powerhouse. So there's the topsoil, there's the tractor. And I'm going to start on this side over here. If you can see, this is built up a little bit right in here. And plus it's going to be built up more with some stone. So I may put a little bit of shale in here first before I put any topsoil in, kind of build this up a little bit. So I only have maybe 12 hours total seat time on a subcompact tractor. But those 12 hours are all spent on this RK24 that you see in these videos. And in that short amount of time, though, I am already convinced that these things are the real deal. You can get a ton of work done with one of these. They're so quick, they're powerful, they're maneuverable, and they're just very easy to operate. They just kind of do what you want them to do, and it doesn't take long at all to get onto one. I really like this tractor, especially the auto throttle feature. I keep talking about that, but that's really nice for doing loader work and grading and things like that. So this is just raw topsoil, so it's not processed topsoil. There's a lot of clumps and roots and things like that in it, but it's not too bad. All I'm trying to do here, get some topsoil where it needs to go, get the grade where I need it to be, smooth it up a little bit, and then I'll probably bring like a tractor with a rake down once I get all this done, hit it with a rake, and then a landscape rake, you know, 4-foot aluminum rake, just rough it up a little bit, put the seed to it, some straw mulch, and it'll be growing. So I'm going to be getting stone here for this driveway in the next couple days, I think, and so I want to get this stuff on the sides all done so I don't have to deal with it after the stone is on the driveway. But this little tractor here, now I can't speak for all subcompacts because this is the only one that I've ever used, and I've never ran one until this whole arrangement with Rural King came to be, and I am thrilled with this thing. There's so many uses for one of these tractors. I mean, even if I had like an acre of ground, I could use this thing all the time. And it'll do pretty much what any other tractor will do, 30, 40, 50 horsepower class, except for lift capacity. That's the only thing you're gonna lack when you get bigger tractors. But I mean, you can put tillers on these, blades on these, but it is a little powerhouse. The horsepower to weight ratio on a subcompact is incredible. I know there's other guys that, like John Ritter is a channel that I watch. John has a little Kubota BX, a little Kubota tractor, and I just never gave those things much thought. And I've watched his videos, and it's, you know, pretty impressive what you can do with one of these. And I never ran another one besides this RK. I don't know if they're all like this, but this thing here is a tank. I mean, it is amazing the amount of work you can do in a quick amount of time with one of these. And what I really like on this one is the auto throttle. It works like a gas pedal, so you could probably hear it in the video. You can just run it at an idle. The harder you push the forward pedal, the higher the RPMs go up. Now, the only time that gets a little bit tricky is when you are loading into a pile of dirt, because you're easing off the pedal and your RPMs are coming down where you need that curl power. So what you can do, you can always rev it up with the hand throttle and leave it that way when you're digging into a pile of dirt like that. But for just, you know, loading topsoil and spreading it out and stuff like that, the thing is super quick and it's powerful. I mean, I really like that tractor. When this all started, you know, I had a Kubota L3901, and I was probably going to move up to a bigger tractor. And now, after having 3 tractors, I'm actually more confused than I was before, to tell you the truth. I could really use 3 tractors. I don't know which one I like best yet. All 3 of them have their purposes, but you can do kind of the same thing with all 3. Some just a little bit quicker, some a little slower. I don't know. It's something I got to think about over the next year or so, is which one would be best for me. But I think I will end up with 2 tractors. I'm not positive, but probably a subcompact for everything around the house, little projects like this. The little backhoe's pretty sweet, and then maybe a bigger tractor for the lift capacity for the logs. But then again, I really like that RK37 in the middle. So if I had to choose between the 3, it would probably be an RK37, something in that horsepower range. Like, that one does lift a bunch more than the Kubota does. It really does. That's not my opinion, it just does. So I do have the lifting capacity there. And but that's probably the right size for me. But in a perfect world, it would probably be a subcompact and something in a 50 horsepower range. I don't know, my opinion may change on that. But anyway, I'm just kind of rambling on here because I'm confused. I got 3 tractors to use, and I find uses for all of them. This one here, I didn't think I would have much use for it at all until I sat in the seat, and I use it all the time. But anyway, like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.